You may have heard of the famous sci-fi movie, The Martian, but how much do you really know about it? Today, I will be diving into the movie's themes, asking some of the what-if questions, and give you some background about the content producer, Ridley Scott. To start off, what is The Martian really about? According to a writer on Brainly.in, The Martian is summarized as this, quote, "The Martian is a gripping sci-fi film directed by Ridley Scott. Astronaut Mark Watney is left stranded on Mars after his crew mistakenly assumes he is dead during a severe storm. With limited supplies and communication, Watney must rely on his scientific expertise and ingenuity to survive on the desolate planet. As he faces numerous challenges, Watney's resourcefulness and determination captivate the audience. The film showcases both the physical and psychological toll of isolation while highlighting the spirit of human resilience and the power of teamwork. The Martian is an exhilarating and inspiring tale of survival against all odds." Wow, what an amazing description. If the explanation is as good as it sounds, I wonder what the director of the movie was thinking when creating it. Let's talk about it. Ridley Scott is the director and producer of the famous film, The Martian, which was adapted from the 2011 novel written by Andy Weir. Even though Scott has many successful releases, check out what Wikipedia has to say about this film specifically. Quote, "The Martian was a critical and commercial success, grossed over $630 million worldwide, becoming Scott's highest-grossing film to date," end quote. Well, I'll say, that's really impressive work done by Scott. Okay, I think I have enough information to make a thesis claim. The film highlights the power of human ingenuity, perseverance, and collaboration in the face of adversity, illustrating how science, resourcefulness, and teamwork can overcome seemingly insurmountable challenges. Now, why would I say this? Because not only do other sources give similar descriptions, but the history of science fiction itself backs up this claim. Let's elaborate. As stated by James L. Green in his article, quote, "The standout aspect of The Martian is the ingenuity shown by Mark Watney to use the resources at hand to solve his many challenges to survival," end quote. E-Notes goes on to say that, quote, "Because Watney is a scientist, the novel also focuses on science and the human ability to fight for survival. Weir takes the time to explain the botany, chemistry, math, and engineering knowledge Watney must utilize to survive life on Mars. Watney's scientific spirit also shows that with each hurdle, he refuses to give up and continues to use his knowledge to find clever ways to stay alive," end quote. To tie it all together, an article by Schmoop relates, quote, "Mark has every opportunity to give up, but he doesn't, working harder and harder even as things get worse and worse. We don't care if you dub it perseverance, determination, hustle, or grind. Whatever you call it, Mark has it in spades. He still makes mistakes. He still feels hopeless at times. The important thing, however, is that he never lets himself be defined by his failures. Instead, he picks up the pieces and moves forward in whatever way possible," end quote. If that doesn't convince you that my thesis claim is true, maybe you'll let the history of science fiction itself speak. The Martian contains themes of early science fiction contents, such as the use of space and time. Space is a very popular subject in science fiction, and both the early and present-day science fiction works reflect the never-changing themes. The perseverance shown by Mark Watney reflects the Ad Astra theme in science fiction as well. His never-ending encouragement to survive and get back to Earth is a key element in the film, and it is a theme throughout not only the film, but in all of science fiction. Hopefully that was enough evidence to persuade you. Now let's move on to the fun part, the what-if questions. But first, a little statistics moment. As of current day, the popular website Rotten Tomatoes has a 91% score in Tomato Meter and Popcorn Meter, meaning the movie is very, very highly rated. Since the targeted audience is for science fiction lovers, it would make sense for the high rating. The film nailed the criteria for a sci-fi movie. However, this film is loved by the majority of movie watchers as a whole, with positive reviews from all. Finally, the moment we've waited for, the what if questions. This movie gives tons of opportunities to ask such a question, so it's hard to list just one, so I will give you 5. What if the storm hadn't forced the crew to abort the mission? What if Watney hadn't used his engineering and botanical knowledge to survive? What if the communication system between Watney and NASA down on Earth had failed completely? What if Watney had given up hope? What if the Ares 4 mission had arrived too late and Watney ran out of resources and oxygen? So many possible what-if scenarios. Let me know your favorite one and leave any thoughts, comments, or any other potential what-if questions you may think of. Thank you all so much for listening and have a great day.